Alright, somebody let me know that the audio wasn't great last time. So thanks for that. It's really hard to tell when you're streaming, unless you're actually checking it out yourself. I'm actually gonna bring this up now, bring it up live and see how it sounds, so it might seem kind of echoey over here. Yeah, I'm still testing this. Well. Okay, let me see. Yeah, just doing some testing. Go ahead and kill that one. Gonna kill that. And go ahead and there we go, live. So I want to see how it sounds now. See if it's actually okay. Okay, let me see. I bring this up now, bring it up. The audio wasn't great last time, unless you're actually checking it out. Alright, we're good. Yeah, so I went ahead and deleted that last one because I listened to it and it was tough to hear, you know? They're gonna go ahead and run again. Maybe do a couple of games. Like my nephew had come up here earlier and wanted to play another game, so had to kind of take a break. Still testing because again it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see, give me a second. Kind of just going back and forth on the live. Like my nephew had come up here earlier and wanted to play another game, so had to kind of take a break. Still testing because again it's kind of hard to tell. All right, I'm going to assume it's okay. No. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'd upgraded my microphone some time ago because the old one is like a placeholder. I figured I might as well update it, you know, or upgrade it if I'm gonna stream it all, even if it's low key. Yeah, but I think the audio is fine now. If anybody stops by, please let me know. I'm gonna put it in chat. Yeah, because it's really hard to tell. Normally I just have to make the assumption, right? Yeah, so let's see, give me a second. Alright, there we go. I'm actually gonna play now. I've done at least my errands for the day. And hopefully my nephew's good with what he got to play earlier. But they're kids, you never know. They can choose really weird times to want to do things. That's just how it is. Anyway, I'm gonna play for about an hour, which is what I planned to do earlier, and then we'll kind of just talk through it. Again, no major changes since the last few videos. Creo team's still working on it. We normally get like minor bug fixes, I think, just for the guys testing the game out, but they haven't really done any crazy updates yet. They still have a lot of stuff planned in the pipeline, of course. I'm not gonna spoil it all. Kaz normally does a pretty good job of sharing it on Steam. So I think if you want to learn about it, you can always follow them on Steam. I think it's Football Tactics and Glory World is the name of the game. Should be up for wish listing and whatnot. The store page should be there. And then he also shares it on the Discord. Those are two primary places if I remember correctly. Yeah, but he has some other stuff in the pipeline. Again, he's allowed us to share it, which is why I'm doing the stream at all. So he's allowed us to share it, and it's kind of a way to get it out there, just so people can see what's going on. Yeah, but we have the Scottish League at the moment. Also gonna double check again, just to make sure audio is good. So you're probably gonna hear like a repeat in the background. Now I'm paranoid about it, you know? I should probably follow it on my phone, honestly, but that's kind of more than I normally do. And now somebody's at the door. Popular today, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't like to be rude, but ultimately I'm not really into the whole back and forth thing, you know? Kinda. Give me a second. That's kind of a way to get it out there. Just so people... Oh, your audio's fine. I'm not gonna check it again. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave the door. I'm not sure if there's like a Oh, you know what it is? It's the HOA election thing. What do you call it? They're supposed to be electing some new board members. I think that's what's going on. And they're probably going out and about kind of campaigning for them. Which means I'm just gonna stay here. Yes, you know. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. We got Kraut, we got McKay, we got Hansen. We have some players on loan here. I have a coach ability that allows me to spend less money, get a discount on the guys that you pick up in a loan, which is why I grabbed him, and I'm not actually playing him. I am playing this guy because he's been getting a lot of work done, and he's also decent enough. You can see this is the glory I've earned based on what he's done. You get 3 glory just for putting him in a match, and then you get 6 glory for every new specialization level or base level, player level, alright? So it's been pretty useful there. I think I've spent like what, 5 or 10 glory to pick him up on loan. There was a glory cost to accept the loan, but then normally if you use the players and you actually improve them, you could actually get that refunded pretty easily. Let's see what we got going on now. He's gonna be taking a break today. They have a 4-3-3, 2 CMs, 2 CDs, a sweeper. So that's probably the standard T formation at the back. Pretty common 2 CD DF in the middle. I know a lot of people do 3 CDs. You really shouldn't. Normally you want something like this just because the CD in the middle doesn't really help anything. You want them to protect the edges. Now there's a lot of shouting going on downstairs. Anyway, yeah, let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, normally you want 2 CDs on the edges to defend the edge of the box, and then you have the GF in the middle who can support the back in case the sweeper is out of position. He can kind of block stuff going on in front of the box and whatnot. So they're probably going to be playing that. Of course, I could be wrong. The AI does its own thing. And then 2 CMs in the middle, and then they have a wing forward who I need to be aware of. He's from the Netherlands, so he's not going to get the bonus because only universal classes from the Netherlands gets this bonus. But that's worth noting. And then everyone else is pretty much Scotland. And then we start with the ball, so I've been playing more of an aggressive formation just to kind of switch things up. You know, being defensive is like the first thing you'd think of when you play this game, but there are a bunch of different ways to approach it. And I've been playing for so long that I kind of like to mix it up over time. Just keep things fresh, you know? Let's see what we're gonna do. We do have McNamee here, who I'd like to get started. Like to get him going. We're starting with the ball. If they have a sweeper, he also has playing out, which is gonna make it harder to score headers on goal. You know, also headers from this row are weaker now. I need to be aware of that. There are a few things I can do though. Even so. Like his defense is okay, it's not amazing. So let's say instead of you, I'm gonna go Forrester. I'm gonna go with Kraut. Thinking about this, he has 63. And I'm gonna need someone. He's a right hand, he's gonna be on the right hand side. It honestly makes more sense to play Atkins instead of Kraut this game. Even if I want Kraut to get up to speed really quickly. Because if I don't do that, this guy from the Netherlands is gonna have a straight run on goal. So I'm gonna do Atkins instead. Do Atkins there. Let's see, we got McNee. Would love to play McNee as well. McKay is over here. I like to keep him on that side just to keep him there. But McNee might be the better call here. CM. Okay, sure. Maybe if I bring it in a little bit, I can do McNee instead. And he also has long pass, so maybe we'll wait. And then let's see, we want Scarf to become a wing forward, which is why he's there. Not the strongest choice to start, but you know, he's an option. Got Kraut over there. Alright, let's see. Let's start with this. Why not? We can actually get a cannon shot on goal if we do this properly. Alright, we'll do that. Sure. And then maybe, let's see. I'm just setting up. A lot of this game is set up. You know, you're kind of planning your moves before the game even starts, so it can be a little slow. But it is very much a strategy game in that sense. So we're going to start with that. We start with the ball. We're going to be very aggressive. Just make sure that's set up properly. There is one problem though. They have 2 CMs. Yeah, so that CM is right here. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. They have the 2 CDs on this side. That's not a great choice. The only good thing about it is the DF is going to protect the side from like passing, but that's not an amazing choice. But yeah, they have 2 CMs, which means if they press, he's not going to be able to move. That may actually ruin this entire play. So the idea is to hold the ball and move forward. Yeah, he's going to press so he can no longer move. We're not worried about that. It's just 18 defense, even though he got the ball. I see he doesn't have a lot of control. That's a tough one. How do we play this? Do we just protect? We could try to win the ball. I think in this case we just block that off. Yeah, we'll just do that. Let's see, 79. That. I think we'll be okay unless he does here to here. Thinking about it. He might try to get it through that way. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, they were gonna do something like that. We would have gone for what do you call it? Layoff pass. Thinking about it, I should have left him there and let them try. Not the best choice. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Layoff pass would have procced the CD. Go for it again. Now I'm away from the CM. They're probably gonna follow me. Yeah. Atkins is not feeling it. What's the play here? We can go for Forrester. We're actually gonna pass it back to Atkins. Probably gonna follow me again. He might get injured. But if he does it again, that's a card. Oh, that's unfortunate. Rolled poorly. I'll have to see if I could get him carded. Now let's see what we got here. They're probably going to take him out, but they do have another one. Alright, that's fine. Problem at the front is I don't have enough mobility right now. Let me see, maybe McNamee. Sure, we'll do McNamee back there. I don't want to have too many back here either. Also need mobility. McNee, maybe. 91. He's probably going to get it through. He has 33. He has 56. We should be okay. I'd actually play it like this. That's fine. What do you got? Yeah, it's going to go through, of course. We might go for the cross. We got it, that's fine. Give it to Heimer, maybe. Should be able to get it through. Let's see. 33. Thinking about it. He also has 33, which is a decent amount. We might just start setting up for later. 68's a lot. Yeah, but he can also roll poorly. That was 12. That's terrible. What are they doing here? What are you guys doing? Okay, they're trying to block that off. That makes sense. Can probably get it to you. He does have 10, though. 10 is quite a bit. Oh, now the dog is coming to visit. Very busy day today. Hello, Sky. No jumping, please. Yeah, she's a sweet dog, but she's like, you're in the chair, you're in the big chair in front of the computer. She always treats it like it's time to do PLAY. It can be a little annoying. No jumping, please, guy. I'm gonna go ahead and hold the ball just because he has really high control. Hello. Oh, well. I guess today is just one of those days. The kid let the dog out of her place. And she immediately comes up here to say hello. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pass it in. We're gonna lob it just because he's a CM, makes sense. Ideally, if it doesn't drop here, it will drop either on one of these two defenders. Or hit the goalkeeper, I guess. That works. And that way, what's his name could actually challenge for it, Forrester. They made a sub, they took out this guy, they put in the other one, that's fine. Let's see. We do have some options here. I would also like to get Scarf going. You know, if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and put in McNee, take you out. For now, I'm gonna leave these guys in. McNee has solid passing. So we're gonna do him. Let's see what else we've got. We're also gonna play it forward now that we have the ball up here. Now that we have the ball up here, rather. 77 accuracy, 106 defense. He has 66 control though, which is a huge deal. So also on that side, McNee. He does have 39 control, but he has so much though, it's crazy. He also has long pass if I want to go for that. But I'm probably going to go for the head play since he's motivated. See if I can make that work. And then I'm also going to do probably Forrester here. They're going to fight for the ball there, of course. 39, he has 43, which is quite a bit. Ooh, it's going to be a tough one. You see he has 85, but he has 122. You know, because of the playing out. It will show you right there. Plus 44. Right. I'm over here trying to keep the dog distracted while I play, so... Yeah, but 85 versus 122, it's still not amazing. Like, ideally, I would just get the ball forward. Like, do something like that. I'm gonna go for the cross. Yeah, that's alright, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. He still has a lot of control. So we might actually get a free kick if he can hold it. No, it's gone. He's motivated again, though. Ooh, nice. Defender coming to save the day. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's huge. The defender at the front just made a huge play. Gonna go ahead and get it into the box. Get it to Forrester. Gonna get it to Blackley. He's still in the box. Gonna go ahead and probably take a power shot, even though precision gives you a better opportunity to score in this case. I've always kind of been of the idea that you should go for the shot that gives you the best opportunity, even if it fails. Because if precision shot fails, the game is over, right? He's gonna get the ball. But if power shot fails, I might get another opportunity. Or that might happen. But yeah, it's guaranteed to bounce. So even if it doesn't score, I might get a corner. But if precision fails, I'm guaranteed to lose possession. So it just depends on how you view it, really. I tend to go for power shots when it's one-on-one a lot of the time. They'll have a dog over here who's very excitable. Guy, would you stop, please? Thank you. Yeah, but that's why I normally go for power shot even in that situation. Down by 1, precision shot gives him a lower roll, but I'm always aware of the fact that I can roll low too. I kind of try to plan for that. Right there it didn't work out, but you know, it won't always work out. That's just how it goes sometimes. What should I go for here? Probably Glory. Well, I don't know. Probably Glory, honestly, because I do have stuff on the club side to improve. But I do want to update the club infrastructure. Like the stadium itself. That's a loss. It happens. I get down, thank. Sorry if you're religious. It's a bit sacrilegious there, but you know. Let's see. Alright, so we got that going, sure. Fourth place is not the end of the world. 2 losses, 7 wins. Fourth place is solid. We're also in the 3rd year of our contract. Like, I would like to get promoted just to kind of move out of here now and go to the first league. But we still have another extra year in the worst case scenario. Right, but I wanted that money so I could upgrade the stadium size. Because I now have over 1,000 fans coming in. That was a plan there. I could also spend it on the club infrastructure. If I really wanted to. Honestly, I don't really want to. Like, maybe the training grounds for the forwards would be a good idea, since I'm going pretty pretty hard on the front-facing defense, the final third player rather. So maybe I might do that. Thinking about it. Also looking at the scouting center. I might just go here, training grounds, since I have the money, why not? And then the forward coach, I just need 1. Thank you. And then I'll just keep it there. And I'm not really going to do anything with the youth academy outside of goalkeepers. I don't really need it for anything else. That's actually why I invested in the first place, just for the goalkeepers. Like, you can focus on the youth academy as a way to gain stronger players, but I normally don't, not anymore. If you get used to using the transfer market, you can definitely get things moving a lot sooner, just because the transfer market has so many options, right? They're gonna tell me to train him up, but he is old, so it doesn't make sense, which is why he's still there. Let's see, McCartney, I'm gonna need another goalkeeper as well. It is hard to train up goalkeepers because they need to take action, but you don't want your goalkeepers to take action, because that's normally saving the ball or protecting the goal. It's really hard to train them up. They have a lot of unknown players, which means they're probably really good. I'm guessing 3-star at least. Let's see, 4-3-3, sure. 2 forwards. And a CF, sure. And then they got the wing midfielder, CM. They got the MF, and then they have, what, 2 CDs and a DF, and a fullback. Probably somebody inside the box, I imagine. Alright, and we get the ball first. Okay, sure. These guys are gonna be a pain, aren't they? I don't mind him as much. I'm not worried about Rainbow Feint. What do they have in terms of defense? Nothing amazing, so maybe we can do Kraut this time. And then let's see. Maybe instead of Hansen, we might do McNee. They have a fullback, so I don't know about that. We have that. Forrester now has cannon shot. That's nice. That's always nice. I think we're gonna put Blackley on the bench, I think. Let's see, McNee. McKay, thinking about it. I could also get him into the box. Maybe take Atkins out. And then maybe we'll play you. I don't want to use him forever though. We can also look at the players we've loaned out to see how they're doing. He's played in 9 games, which is nice. He probably hasn't played in any. Yeah. He's probably still on the bench. You can also check. Yeah, he's on the reserve squad, but he's starting. So he's getting some nice experience, which is always good. Probably specialization as a forward, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, McAllister, not so much. McAllister is, yeah. We might end up selling him. Let's see what else we got going on. We'll bring him in later. Let's see. I'm gonna take Blackley out though. I might actually do this. And then that way we can actually press up high. And then we'll do Kraut over there. We're gonna do McNamee at some point. Just waiting a little. We got that going on, okay. And then we start with the ball, all right. Probably play it to the left-hand side. To the match, yellow and red, always nice. Yeah, the last time I checked, the audio was okay. I'm going to assume that it's still okay. I'm not sure what happened last time. Technology, it happens. Okay, so let's see. Just taking a look at what they have. They do have a forward with slide tackle. Not as worried about that because of Kraut. Germany, he has ball holding. Or it's like a possession. It's a possession skill, ball shielding. So essentially, he gets additional control when he holds, and he gets the bonus to defending against slide tackle. So you don't have to worry about slide tackle as much when you have German players on your roster. What else do they have? Cockburn, yeah. What about defense? Tell me about defense. Besides him, they don't really have anything else. All right. No, so this should work out. We should be fine then. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to pass it over. We're going to go for Forrester here. Push him forward, and we're going to hold the ball. They see he has 13 potential, so it's going to be 13 versus 13. You know, it's kind of even there. But he does get a bonus to protecting himself against slide tackle. We're going to go to that side, which is smart, sure. Ooh, they score immediately. That's unfortunate. That happens. We're going to play it again now that we're motivated. We're going to go Kraut, and we're going to do the same play, just because that was just unfortunate. Let's see if he gets the ball again. He might. 11 versus 12. Yep, again. It might be the same play. What are you guys going to do? Going to do it again? No, it's going to go to the other side. Going to shoot again? Ugh, okay. We're going to have to change it then. Alright, guys, we'll change it. I hear you. Right now they're forcing me to mix it up because that's 2-0. Was hoping that that slide tackle would be a bit more difficult to pull off. Let's go for that. He has a CD, 2 CDs. I could take a shot on goal pretty easily if I wanted to. I might do it. Yeah, because that cross isn't really going to function. Let's go for the corner. Ugh, it bounced back inside. That's Forrester. They're going to have to get rid of it, though. You can't hold it. Ooh, you can't hold it. Alright, well, sure. Oh, sure, I'll take it. Now, I should probably go outwards and then kind of win it like that. Let's see. 64. Yeah, so instead of doing that, I should do this. That way I get an uncontested shot. I'm going to try that instead. Okay, right, so he's out. Now we get an uncontested shot on goal. Okay, we'll take the corner, sure. Now let's see, their control isn't amazing, so if I wanted to make a change now, I could. It'd be early, but that's for the sake of scoring a goal, right? But this guy's also really tired, both of them. What's the play to make? Probably head play. So let's go with, where is he? McNee. And then let's go with Forrester. Thinking about this. Forrester has 8 stamina left. Forrester. Should we put him inside or should we keep him out? If I do this, let's do that. And then let's do, 12. 12's a lot. I'm not sure if they'll make a change. They might switch to him. Let's put somebody inside. Let's do, who should I do? Let's do you. Why not? And that way I can actually try to pass the ball to him. Yeah, it's 10, that's 8. Instead of going for the header, and then I can potentially slide with Forrester. So I could do that, which is going to be a challenge in the air, or I can do this. And then it's fine if he gets it, because now he can actually slide tackle, try to win the ball. And then he would actually get a shot on goal directly. With a good idea. And now they're gonna have to make a change, I think. They might have to make a change. Forrester's still there. Let's go with Blackley now. And now we have to actually get someone else in. Instead of McNee, thinking about it. Go with you. Might actually take him out, honestly. Should I do it now or should I wait? Like, I don't want him to get injured, but if we're going to come back into it, we probably need him to get in there. So let's do that. Then we'll do this. Should be able to get at least one goal, I imagine. Did they make a change? They did not. That's alright. No worries. 51 versus 38, I think. Oh, 38 versus 51. Well, divided by half, right? Alright, let's get Schaefer in there. Is he still there? He's gonna lob it. And then we're gonna go with probably Blackley. Let's see, Blackley maybe? Or should I go with someone else? Where's my DF? Let's move the DF instead. Move the DF into position. That way Blackley doesn't have to fall back. What are you gonna do? Okay, you're gonna do that. He has 24. Yes, has 22. Should I bring him forward? Yeah, we'll do him, because he has active defense. We'll attack from behind, why not? Oh, well. That didn't work out. He's gonna go for the rainbow feint. Oh, no, he's gonna get into the box. He's gonna go right there, yeah. Yeah, it's probably a goal, yep. Well, it's training time. Let's see, let's bring in Scarf. We're gonna do Scarf, we're going to do... thinking about it. Fullback, maybe? McNamee, maybe. Who else do I need to train up? Who else is gonna be there, though? It's a question. Let's do Scarf. And then we can always do... McNee through him for additional specialization. And now since the game is over, I'm basically just going to focus on training. If they made a change... Yeah, just training. Let me see this. Pass through. If it works, we get 5 specialization for midfield. And then we're going to use Scarf, and we're going to go ahead and... Ooh, it came back out. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Let's go with Blackley. Scarf. I could do Scarf. Scarf into probably a tackle, just to get him some specialization. Yeah, 3-0's never fun, but you gotta roll with it. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see the results of that in terms of training. I mean, sure, Schaefer, okay. Not worried about Schaefer. What about... Okay, Scarf got a little bit. I feel like he's gotten enough experience by now, so I don't need to worry about it as much. So I might actually stop playing him now. Because remember, he's going to leave at the end of his period. His loan period. So I don't want to give him all of the match experience, right? Gotta keep that in mind as well. Oof, dropped down to 6th place. It's not that far from the top 3 though, so it's not the end of the world. It is possible to come back. Let's see, but we do need to win the next game at least. Okay, reigning, sure. It's not a huge deal. 13th place. Yeah, they're gonna load it. They're weaker than me. Or at least I'm better than them, rather. What's that, 622? Yeah, I don't have an AM. An AM would pull this apart, but you don't need an AM to do it. There are a bunch of different ways you can do it. They also have Earl, fly tackle. Good stuff. As for you, profile 36. I might bench him for now. I feel like he's done enough. Or he's had enough time to get trained up. Let's see what else they've got. They have a really bad goalkeeper. I said passing is gonna be low. Alright. They also have a guy from England. An English universal midfielder, sure. So what else we've got here? What's the play? Thinking about it. If I can get long pass to the edge, maybe. Like get it out to somebody out there. It might be worthwhile. So maybe we'll do something like that. And then they have what, a fullback on that side? Okay. And they also have a winger on that side. Same side, actually. It's weird. So I probably want to do it like that. Let's see what else we've got. Do they have any passing abilities I need to care about? They do not. We'll hold McKay there. Alright, I think we're good for now. Let's see, Schaefer. Now would be the time to play McNamee, but I'm trying to win. So maybe in the second half, we'll bring him out. And I start with the ball. Okay, I'm not gonna double up on the middle there. Ah. Thank you for reminding me. I'm actually gonna go back and do it here. Yeah, I have too many footballers from other countries here. Foreign nationals rather, so I'm gonna need to make a change. Who am I gonna take out? Thinking about it. I don't want to remove you though. I want Kraut out there. I want Forrester there as well. Maybe I have to use you just to start. You're from Scotland. Now we have 6 of 6, which is great, right? 6 of 6 to the match, and they get the ball first. They obviously packed up the box. Oh, they didn't? They played a long tee? But I guess that's a formation that you can play. I forgot that was a formation. I just don't see why they'd play it against this team. Seemed weird. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take that back. Thank you. This guy does have slide tackle, but I'm also Kraut, German. And it's gonna be at least what, 9? Still 10. Yep. That bonus, even if he has level 2. Ooh, he's gonna go again though. That sucks. What now though? You gonna run with it? You're just gonna hold it. Alright, he was motivated, sure. He has slide tackle. I'm gonna pass it forward to you, actually. See if they're gonna tackle from the front. Ooh, nice. Yeah, he went down, great. Free kick. Perfect. Let's see what you've got. Ooh, they're stacking the box. That's smart. I respect that. Do they have a DF? No, they don't have a DF on that side. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's see. Where would I need to cross it from, though? Do I even want to cross it? Is a better question. Probably should. Let's see. McNee. I'm thinking about it. I need to cross the ball for a header. I'm not sure if I'll get an opportunity, though. Let's do... a tough call. Let's do you. We'll do you. And then we'll do... you here maybe. And then probably you there. Then I'll probably just shoot it, honestly. I should have done one here and one here so I could potentially get another shot. But you get a plus 100% bonus to shooting from a free kick, plus it's a range penalty. So you're just getting a 50% bonus to this. Is that how it works? Let me think about this. 100% minus 50%? Shouldn't it be a 50% bonus to this as opposed to... Yeah, the math isn't working out for me. Because that should be, if it's plus 100% minus 50%, it should be 50%, extra 50%, right? I'm not understanding it. Anyway, it's I'm shooting at my maximum accuracy from this distance, which is pretty good. And if it's a precision shot, if it hits the wall, it will bounce. Otherwise, it can go straight through. Yeah, it will stop there, sure. Because it's precision. And then I wanted to see if I could take the ball with him. 51 control. What are you gonna do? Lob. Smart. Okay. You're gonna run with it. Okay, you're gonna pass it. I see. Oh. It's a choice. Should I take him out of position? That's what they want, though. What's the best play? If I win it with him, it's not even like I can long pass it to someone in particular. I'm just going to use you. Then I'm going to go ahead and probably lob it. That's fine. Put it all the way over there. What is he going to do? Lob it again. He's going to go for the slide tackle. Motivated, unfortunately. He's probably going to shoot. Yeah, because you need to shoot from there, sure. A lot of action, though. A lot of action for what ultimately happened. I'm going to put in Masters, which is why I have another one. 65, 68. Let's see, they're going to pass the ball. I should play a CM here. Instead of you. I'm going to play McKay here. Because I do have the opportunity to just play it through. Then I'll keep you there for now. Why not? I could possibly get it directly through. I'm gonna see if I can. Alright, let's see what we got. They're gonna make them subs, absolutely. Just one? Okay. Sure, I guess. Alright, let's see what you're gonna do. Okay. I wonder if I should take out Blackley now, or should I wait, is the question. Maybe if I get a corner, I'll bring him in. See if we can actually get this ball, though. Oh. I feel like an idiot. It's my ball. Right. Of course it's my ball. Oh, that's a waste of a turn. Unfortunate, but it happens. Let's see. 8, 20. Trying to see what they do. He has 29, so I don't really need to worry about it. Let's see what they're going to do. 17. What? Yeah, that's unfortunate. You have to get rid of it, though. Should be able to win it with an aggressive tackle. Okay, we held it. I'm just going to hold it. Okay, oh, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, what are you going to do now? I could go McNee. I could also go this guy. If I wanted to do a long pass, I could try it. It might be worth it in this situation, just because he has level 2. I just need to be aware of him, though, because he does have cannon shot. If it doesn't go through, we're probably in trouble. So I think what I'll end up doing is this. I'll do that. I'll move him here because he's a dangerous player, and then I'll move him back. That way my defense is still intact somewhat. And if this doesn't work, then, you know, they don't just suddenly get a counterattack. And in this case, I mean, cannon shot, obviously. Right? Alright, we're good. Kraut should probably take a seat. And I'm gonna go from Kraut to, let's see, probably Dean's, honestly. And I'm thinking instead of Blackley, we might actually go for Forrester now. Maybe. I still want to save him, though. I'm not sure. Looks like they're playing to the edge for some reason. I thought that's a weird choice. Wonder why they're doing that. 26. Could also do this. I could double up 26. Through him, that's going to be, what, 52 if he passes it directly through? That's 52, 54, and he also gets an opportunity to stop it, so maybe I'll do that. And then McNee has decent control, so why not? You can see Hansen hasn't really done anything, but he's just holding the spot. That way he's going to be able to block there, he's going to get an extra bonus, or he's going to pass it through there, and they're both going to double up on that tile. Let's see, and you have 66, so we're going to make a swap there, okay. Sure. Where they're going to pass it. Okay, that lob it. He can also try to lob it in the rain, I guess. He's going to hold it, right? No, you're going to take the shot, okay. Don't know about that. We're going to keep him there because he does have cannon shot. Just to block that off. Sure, I don't really care about that. Is he a sweeper? I could try a long pass. It might work. It probably won't, honestly. 10. Let me think about this. 8. It would be 11 versus 12. Should probably do this. Yeah, 12 versus 8 is better. And then I can go for the cross. It's 5. 10 versus 5 is possible. Yeah, I'll take the corner. That's fine. And then let's see. Make another sub. Let's bring in... I don't even know. Probably you. Let's take you out. Yeah, let's take him out. Let's see. Double CF. Why not? Make another sub. We're going to do McNee. And then we're going to do... That's a DF. That sucks. We're going to do... Let's see. Forrester, I think. And then you. And that's all we can do. They do have a DF, though, which sucks. I'm not gonna go for the head play. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it. That's fine. That's exactly what I wanted. That's perfect. Yeah, because now he can actually go for the slide tackle. I'm being a little greedy here. I need to make sure they can't counterattack if I foul, because they can easily bring it back. And then cannon shot, because, of course, and we do the same thing again, right? And let's see, this time I'm probably gonna go for... okay. And then same thing again. Obviously, every time I slide tackle, there's a chance I'll foul, but I'm also trying to get another goal. That's fine, it's going right here. I expect him to lose his spot once again. Once again, we're going to go for the slide tackle. Once again, we're going to take a shot. This is the last time I can actually do this, use this tactic. Because he's motivated now. I won't be able to slide again. But it doesn't matter. That's game. Let's do one more because it's almost an hour. Yeah, 5 shots. About 2 of those were deflections, I think. And then 1 with the kick, or the free kick. Victory, sure. McNee, yep. What else we got? I need to start getting Young involved. And I need Scarf to get up to speed quickly. Kraut's almost where I need him to be, which is a left-wing midfielder. Probably going to replace Atkins, honestly. Atkins is better as the attacking player. So I guess if I want that, I can do it too. Alright, 10, sure, it's not a whole lot of money, but it's something. Yeah, and it's still in the running right here. Just kind of staying in that group. Top 6. Trying to get back into the top 3. Oh, there's a game going on. Ooh, I forgot about that. I forgot that I had scheduled matches. This is the World Cup. So, you know, in this game, you're going to be able to schedule matches that you want to watch, which is what I did previously. I actually forgot about it. So you can do the filter, national teams, you can say World Championship for the European continent, and then you'll have all those different matches you can watch. I only did a few of them. I think I wanted to show off the differences in terms of football and culture and how it's going to impact the game. So Netherlands versus England, they have their own cultures. Netherlands has total football, England has aggressive physicality. Portugal has, I don't remember what it's called, but they get level 1 long pass for free. And Spain gets level 1 layoff pass for free. But the caveat is it can only be level 1. So, you know, just because you're getting it for free doesn't suddenly make this broken. It's only a level 1 ability even then. France gets a boost to specialist. Germany gets that ball holding ability. Scotland obviously has the planning ahead bonus, and Italy gets level 1 interception for free. So that's why I chosen those games instead of the others, right? That was the idea behind it. So I guess we'll just watch some of these just to kind of show off what it's going to look like when two teams collide on the international stage. England's the highest rated team, Netherlands. I also think this is a repeat of a World Cup finals match, if I remember correctly. England versus the Netherlands way back in, what was it? Was it the 60s, the 70s? It was a long time ago, before I was born, so, but I remember it with the old orange football back in the day. Yeah, we'll watch this game. Of course, you're approaching it as a spectator, so you can't see like stats or anything. You can only see the actions taken, and then obviously the player names. So yeah, like I look at that, I can see that guy, I can see this guy, I can see the moves that they take, but I can't really see their abilities or anything. So he's obviously an AM with really good passing, clearly, and that's a CF. So you're gonna kind of have to figure out what's going on based on the actions in the game, as opposed to looking at ratings and stuff. Okay, it looks like he's a forward, maybe? That's a weird shot. He might be an AM as well. They're also playing 5-2-3, it looks like, on the English side, and they're playing more of like a 3-4-3, honestly, if you don't count the fullback as a defender. So England's more defensively responsible, but obviously the Netherlands have more numbers in the middle. But then England has fullback. England also has aggressive physicality, which is a blessing and a curse, because slide tackle is a really good skill, but it's also a really risky skill. So when you're constantly using it at level 1, it's going to be really, really dangerous a lot of the time. Because, you know, you can follow the guy and then you're carded and stuff like that, so not always great. For the Netherlands, I don't think you'll really see them using any active abilities. So really what's happening with them is their universal players are getting boosted. So anytime they have like a universal defender or a universal midfielder or a universal forward, they're going to get boosts to their ratings across the board. So in a game, it's not really something you'll see unless you know what the different players are fielding. Like maybe I know that guy's a universal forward. He looks like a universal forward based on the actions he's taking. So he's going to get boosted. Maybe they have like a DF back there that's getting boosted or whatever. And I know he's a universal forward because universal forwards get to act after taking a shot. So you see that guy pass the ball a while ago and couldn't do anything. You'll normally see an X come up when their turn's over. The universal forwards can still act. And it also makes sense because you see he's taking those immediate shots as soon as he gets the ball, which would only be something you do if your player is really good. I can kind of tell he's a universal forward off the bat just based on that alone. Because he's taking that shot from all the way out there. He looks like a wing back or a wing forward. Does he have head play? That's crazy. Oh, okay, well, he's a universal forward with head play, apparently. Alright. That's always nice. That's obviously a fullback. He only moves 3 towels and he's in that fullback position. That's also a fullback. Normal tackle, fullback, so he's not getting boosted. He's not getting the Netherlands boost. They have a forward over there who's in a potential offside situation. AI is really good about setting up offside traps. He's a fullback. He did the pressure, the fullback pressure, which made the slide tackle easier. He's a fullback. He pressed, but it cost an action, of course. He's a wing forward. His passing's not very good, obviously. That's also a really tough towel to cross from, to be fair. If you're going to cross from that towel, your passing has to be really good. Long pass, he lost, okay. But he's also a wing midfielder. The auto press. His passing must be really good because I didn't really do anything. What are you going to do? You must be a forward. You have head play and you have rainbow feint. That's crazy. High level forward, clearly. I like watching games like this because it really helped you. It really helped you to put things together as you learn about the game when you actually play. Yeah, and he's a forward. There you go. I figured. It's like as you learn about the game, you can look at the things happening on the field and you can start guessing, making deductions based on what's going on. So like that guy was doing certain things, I could kind of deduce that he was a forward. You know, I can kind of deduce the abilities that he has. Obviously he has head play. Obviously he has rainbow feint. So all that stuff is pretty cool. I like it a lot. And then you're also kind of approaching it like a scout. You know, you don't see the ratings and stuff as the game gets played out, but you also can kind of see what's going on and kind of figure it out as you go, which is pretty cool. It's like a bit of a puzzle. I like it. You know, I know a lot of people might just want to see all the ratings and stuff, but I like the whole idea of taking what you've learned and applying it to a game, as opposed to being told about what's happening. We've got Spain versus Portugal, which should be a really good match because both of these teams get passing skills for free. Portugal gets long pass, Spain gets layoff pass, so you're going to see a lot of passing abilities going all around the place. It should be a fun game. Another fun game is Argentina versus Brazil. Is a whole lot of fun because they both have dribbling abilities. What do they have? They have a 5-1-4. Pretty aggressive. It makes sense though, because these guys have long pass, so they can just kind of distribute the ball. Ooh, motivated bicycle kick, nice. I love that animation. It's pretty cool. But yeah, was that Portugal or was that Spain? Spain is red, right? Yeah, that's Spain. Yeah, so Spain having one in the midfield is odd. I'd expect that from Portugal, right? Portugal has what? Looks like a 4-3-3? Or maybe a 3-4-3, maybe, depending on where that fullback is. Slide tackle, sure. Yeah, but then Spain's also set up in a formation that won't really allow long pass to shine either. It's more of a traditional game from Portugal's side. Maybe for the counterattack, they might be able to utilize it really well. They're going to lob it, of course, that's the best play to make. They might go for layoff pass, he might also be too far. Yeah, there it is, layoff pass. He tried. A tiki-taka style, you know, Barcelona. Obviously, Spain's going to get tiki-taka. Barcelona had a huge influence on the footballing culture when they were a big team. He's just going to set up for defense. He's a DM. That's a good play, actually, because there's nothing they can do with the ball. That's a long pass from Portugal. That's a shot on goal, okay. That's a solid game so far. That motivated first action was huge, though, the bicycle kick. Portugal's been getting some shots, they've just been deflected. And then Toledo's taking off, they're putting in a DF. Looks like they put a DF where? I don't even know where they put that DF. He's somewhere. They put a DF in instead. Maybe he's in the box now. Yeah, sure. Tiki Taka, maybe they'll do it on the wing. Yep, there it is. Layoff pass. And he happens to have long pass, which is amazing. To do layoff pass to long pass is really strong. He's obviously gonna long pass at some point. He's gonna hold it, okay. Sure, play for the next turn. Let's see, what's his control look like? Good enough. And he can actually long pass to the midfield if he wants to. He might. Okay, yeah, of course. Long pass into the box, right? Portugal, yep. Direct shot on goal, good save. So Portugal kind of benefits from setting up the field for a counter-attack, as you saw there. Like you just long pass to one player, long pass to another player, take a shot on goal. And in Spain, it kind of feels like they're more fluid. You know, they're kind of playing as the game goes, or taking actions as they come up, as opposed to setting up the board. Ooh, nice slide tackle. But it's over, though, unless you long pass, but you can't. Out of position. Solid match. Portugal had opportunities. Obviously, that first strike off of the motivation was a huge one for Spain, but Portugal was getting shots on goal, too. Could have gone either way. It could have also easily been a draw. And that's just round one, I think. So let's see, England, Netherlands, Portugal, yeah. It's not the top two teams. I thought it would be the top two. But it's based on continent, isn't it? So it's not like a normal world championship. It's like each continent has its own tournament. And then the winners from that tournament go to the final stage. So it's like Africa has its own tournament, and Europe has its own tournament, the Americas and whatnot. I think that's what's going on right here. So if I go to, let's see, watch the games, if I go to national teams and I go to the Americas, yeah, you see it here too. I'm gonna schedule these as well because Brazil has a footballing culture and Argentina does as well. The other countries don't. That's gonna come later, I believe. And it looks like the rank is based on the grouping. You can actually check the table if you want to. So Germany's number 1, France is number 2, Spain's number 1, Portugal number 2, England, Netherlands, Scotland, Poland, etc., right? So again, Germany's gonna have ball possession, France is gonna get a boost to specialist, and that boost basically increases their giftedness for whenever they utilize like a special ability, like a long pass or cannon shot or something. They get like a +1 giftedness level. So I think my giftedness is set to 3. Every level gives you an extra 3 points, I believe, so they get an extra 3 points for every specialist. So they're kind of separate from the Netherlands. The Netherlands get a ratings bonus to all their universal players. France gets the giftedness bonus to all their specialist players. So France probably benefits from having a lot of specialists on their roster. Netherlands obviously benefits from having a lot of universal players, but you know, the different players that you field have their own strengths and weaknesses. You know, and then if you have a French universal class, he's going to be weaker than his specialist counterparts. If you have like a Netherlands specialist class, he's going to be weaker, even if his base abilities might be better, depending on the situation. So it's a nice little balance, you know, I like it a lot. It's pretty clever. It's a nice way to spice up the game. It's the same game that we've had for the past how many years? Like 10 years almost. But it gets opened up in a nice little way. It's familiar, but it's also actually progressive. It's not like a reskin of what we've already had before. It actually adds a lot, even if the core concepts persist. Yeah, but France obviously has a fullback there. It looks like he might be a universal midfielder based on how he moves. You know, it's going to be a back and forth sort of situation. I feel like for Germany, they're going to benefit from their ability in the midfield and in the backfield more often than not, because that's normally where the AI tends to hold the ball anyway. When they're setting up for a play or they don't have a really good play to make, they'll hold the ball. So probably the German defenders and midfielders are going to benefit more than anybody else. Which makes sense because once you get it to the attackers, you wanna attack the goal, so it makes a whole lot of sense. So like if you're grabbing players for your own campaign, it probably makes sense to look at German defenders and midfielders for that reason. And if you're going for attackers, you probably want somebody else, some type of attack focused culture. Maybe Americas, maybe England, you know, something like that. Just looking to finish or at least attack. It's like he has long pass, he's gonna go to the edge. He's gonna go for the cross, which is smart. Very nice, very good play there. I like that. I like the fact that the AI understands long pass isn't just for getting shots on goal, it's also for setting up attacks. So a while ago they set up the long pass so they could cross it, you know? When most people think about long pass, they're only thinking about like cannon shot or rainbow feint or something. They're not thinking about long pass to set up another move. So I like that the AI understands that, because it's really important to understand how versatile long pass actually is. It's not just for scoring goals, it's just for setting up the board and setting up plays more than anything else. Like long pass into the box is the most obvious play, but it's not the only play. Sometimes it's not even available, it's not even an available play, but you still want long pass to be functional, so. I also like the fact that the AI customizes the players as well. It has some type of algorithm that will customize the faces and stuff, obviously, but then I think it customizes like the gear as well. I think you can do different shoes in this game. I don't remember, but it will customize like all of that stuff, which is pretty neat. I remember when this game was basically just like polygons. It was basically like Roblox graphics or Roblox presentation. And there was a lot of talk about whether or not it made sense to give the player models any detail at all. But obviously it worked out because you get to see these guys, you get to see their faces, and you get to see them see the differences in the different players, even when it comes to like ethnicities. You know, you have your Scottish ethnicities, you have your Egyptians and all that different stuff, and it's really cool to see. And then if you really want to get into it, you can age the guys, you can change their style and stuff. You can have a young guy who gets older and, you know, grows out a beard and maybe starts getting gray hair or something. It's always a fun little bit of customization. Like, I'm not even a big customization guy and I can appreciate it. I think that was Italy versus Scotland, the last game. I'm going to watch this game and then I'm going to call it. I also like the fact that these games go by really quickly. We've done like, what, 3 games in the space of about 10 minutes, I think, so it's pretty fast. Because you're not doing any setup or anything, you're just watching the game. But we've got the Scottish national team versus the Italians. Scotland gets planning ahead, which is a boost to passing once they've held the ball for their turn. And Italy gets level 1 interception for free. Again, the problem with this is that it's always level 1 interception. But then for certain classes, you'll get an automatic level 2. So if like if you have an Italian DM, that's automatically level 2 because he's Italian, he gets level 1, and then he's also a DM, so he gets another level, so they'll automatically stack. So Italian DMs are probably going to be the best DMs in the game, just from the whole perspective of stopping passes. And then if you want more of an active DM who plays for the ball, probably England is my guess. If you want a DM who's going to play the ball forward more often, probably Portugal. That's pretty cool. You have all these different cultures that influence the type of DM you can make. Even if you want a DM who like lobs the ball forward on a counterattack, you probably want Scotland or something, or Austria. And you want to utilize those bonuses, right? So it's cool because in the past it was always like you want a DM that does this specific thing and he has these stats and he has these skills and that's it. But now we have different types of DMs we can make, and the same is true for pretty much every class. You have different types of CFs and different types of forwards, midfielders. You know, a midfielder from England is going to be very different than a midfielder from Ukraine, for example. So just simple things like that. It's really neat. Gonna go for the cross. That's a good call. I like the fact that they position the forward first. That's really smart. Okay, Scotland's getting beaten up. That's what I expected, even though they've had possession for a while. Like footballer culture, footballing culture matters as well. So the stronger teams in real life are going to be stronger in the game. Italy tends to have a stronger footballing culture or a pool of footballers than Scotland. So on the national stage, Italy is going to have an advantage. If you look at someone like maybe Germany or Brazil versus something like Australia or Ukraine or something, obviously one country's stronger when it comes to like results and the rankings and stuff. And you'll see it in this game because by default, players from different countries tend to have like different ceilings, different potential ceilings. So like a player from a stronger footballing nation is going to have the ability to get a lot better than a player from a weaker one. So you'll kind of see it play out on the world stage as well. And of course, when it comes to the transfer market, players from those countries are going to be a lot more expensive. Like if I wanted to buy a player from Italy versus Scotland, it'd cost me way more to get the Italian player, right? Versus a Scottish player. So it's a nice little balance. And that's regardless of giftedness. If you look at like the same level giftedness players, it's going to be like that. What I do like about Italy is the fact that it just shuts down certain tactics though, even if you don't actively see it happen. Like, you haven't really seen anybody intercept the ball, any Italian player intercept the ball. But, like, the AI recognizes that they can't pass it through a certain player and they have to take certain actions they wouldn't normally take. So it essentially shuts down certain tactics. You know, stuff like long passing in general tends to get shut down. It's really easy to shut that down when you have intercept all over the place. Layoff pass is another one that gets shut down. And then it forces you to start using basic passes, dribbling, lobbing the ball, all those different things, which have their own weaknesses, right? Their own strengths and weaknesses, as you would expect. Yeah. Oh, we have Brazil versus US. Time to see my country get beaten up again, on the world stage. Let's do it, right? Why not? So Brazil has a footballing culture. I'm pretty sure you can guess at what it is. I don't need to say it. If you know anything about Brazilian football, it's pretty obvious. The US doesn't have one yet. I think maybe in the next major update we'll get more footballing cultures from more of these nations, possibly. I think that's the idea. I expect to see something like a 3-0 victory for Brazil right here. Yeah, but Brazil's culture is really good, as is Argentina's, as you'd expect. I mean, it's a top US group, so maybe they'll put up a fight. I doubt it. It also depends on what Brazil is fielding. Okay, we got a goal. Let's go, boys. The one goal, and now the entire country's like, we can do it, and then, you know, we get taken out in the next round, as per usual, with United States football. It's like they got a goal against a strong team, we believe, and then boom, they lose. It happens every time there's a major tournament. It's like we forget that the rest of the world owns this sport. But, you know, Americans can be pretty arrogant, unfortunately. Yeah, but Brazil, they have rainbow feint. They have inherent or native rainbow feint. Again, it's level 1, so it's not the greatest thing ever. But it's a free rainbow feint, which allows you to do rainbow feint, to use rainbow feint in a lot of ways you'd never even consider, right? Rainbow feint in the midfield, rainbow feint in defense, rainbow feint just to get an extra action and move forward, rainbow feint to displace players, all sorts of stuff. And then obviously the footballing culture ability also stacks on top of the learned ability, so if you have something like slide tackle and rainbow feint, then you have a really strong way to score goals and stuff, you know? You can have like nutmeg and rainbow feint if you're really lucky. And you can be like a dribbling god, basically Pele reborn, and things like that. It's a pretty cool idea. Like rainbow feint, he's just gonna shoot. Okay, yeah. They don't always use it, you know. They'll still make the best action based on their assessment. So right there, he could have tried to rainbow feint into the box. That might have also been a CD with really high defense. Maybe his control is not very good, you know. So all those things get taken into consideration. Now the coach is motivating the US team, which is why everybody's motivated. He's going to give them a little bit of a boost, but it's still Brazil. Yep, good save. Motivation probably saved that goal, I imagine. Now they have a chance to counterattack. Goalkeeper has long pass. He has loft. Okay. Gonna lob it, sure. Well, that's the end of that play, that drive, rather. Okay. It's the wing midfielder, sure. The DM, probably. See if they can get the ball forward. Okay. Nope. Passing's not very good. Sure, got it. Alright, is Brazil really losing? Okay. Is this where we get cocky and say we're going to win the world championship this year and then we immediately lose in the next round? Like instantly. No, we might not even win this game. Hold on. No, hold on. Bring out the flags and all the obnoxious ads about being football's golden child, you know. No, but it's 1-0 though. They're doing all right. They have someone in the box, but they just can't play the ball forward. They might not need to. Ooh, nice cross. That was nice. That's a tough towel to cross from too. Not as tough as the back row over here, but that's a nice one. Yeah, goalkeeper is putting in work. That's normally how it is, isn't it? U.S. goalkeeper is putting in all the work. Yeah, U.S. won. We're gonna win the world championship this year, boys. It's our year, and we're probably not even gonna make it out of this round, this group. Is my guess. Argentina, sure, Argentina. Why not? It's fun to watch it. You know, you're not thinking as hard about what's going on. You're just kind of enjoying the game. You know, you're talking crap and stuff like that. That's pretty neat. And the AI is smart enough to make it entertaining. Doing Argentina because Argentina gets nutmeg for free. You think about like Messi and Maradona, you know, the dribbling really, ball control, so nutmeg. Okay, he took advantage of the CDs and he got fouled and scored a goal. That's pretty common stuff with the wing forward. Still motivated. We're gonna lob it. Yep. Yeah, but they're still motivated though. That was a fast goal. Yep, that's crazy. They're still motivated even now. Yep, motivated long pass. Okay. Probably just gonna hold it. Are you gonna shoot? Okay, pulled him out of position. Good. I think that's a sweeper. That's another issue with the sweeper. You can pull them out pretty easily. And then once they're pulled out, they're kind of useless, right? They can't do anything outside of the box. Oh, that would have been nice. Would have been nice if you got the ball right here and then just nutmegged inside. Would have been really nice. Yeah, but obviously Argentina had the advantage versus Chile. Come on. That's a given. Alright, you're gonna go for the ball. Just gonna win it, I guess. Fly tackle, okay? Oh, nope. Yeah, but they're getting uncontested shots on goal because the sweeper got pulled out now. Once that happens, if you don't have another DF, then you're pretty much out of luck, which is generally why you want a DF to support the sweeper. Even if they have like one player, there probably should have been a DF. Like, I understand why he's a CD, but you know, ultimately, you can't assume that the sweeper is gonna stay in the box all game. Not unless he's protected. Like, there's a line that you have to get past in order to pull the sweeper out. And then even then, you can use like an attacking midfielder or something on the wing. There are a bunch of ways to pull the sweeper out of position. It's really easy. Yeah, motivated again, sure. That also tells me that they have the better coach. Different teams do have their own coaches. Their coaches do have their own abilities. But this tells me that Argentina has a coach focused on motivating the team. Probably better than Chile's coach, which makes sense. And then when it comes to coaching the national teams yourself, you can get called up as a coach from the club side of things, and you can assist there, gain reputation and whatnot. It's basically the new end game. The old end game was basically the Premier League and winning the treble. Now it's international stage, going to the international stage and having success. And it's really cool because you can go to different countries depending on the type of challenge you want. Like obviously you could go to a place like Argentina and try to win everything, or you can go to somewhere like maybe an African country or a weak footballing nation and try to just build them up, get to different rounds of different tournaments and stuff. Not necessarily win the big tournaments, but at least get some glory for your players and whatnot. And then obviously you'll have your own coaching goals depending on the team. If it's something like the United States, you probably just need to make the round of 16. If it's something like Germany, you probably need to win the tournament, you know? If it's something like, I don't know, Chile, you probably just need to make it to the first stage of the tournament to begin with, get out of the qualifiers. So you'll still have different goals to hit as a coach as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it looked like it was a cannon shot. So of course Argentina's beating up Chile because it's the Americas. That's a given. There aren't that many good teams in the Americas. It's like basically just South America, a few South American teams, the United States. Is there anybody else? That's pretty much it. The Caribbean teams tend to be really bad, if I remember correctly. It's really just South America and the US. Maybe Canada. Maybe. I doubt it, though. Yeah, see, Canada. Oh, yeah, Mexico's in that group. Yeah, there's Mexico, too. Americas, yeah. We have all the countries here, yep. Mexico, Europe, yeah, South American nations, US, and that's pretty much it. And sometimes Canada. Usually not, though. Yeah, that's the Americas, though. It's about right. You know, it's always fun. It's fun to take a break from playing games yourself. I do it in other sports games as well. Like, I'll play a lot of games, but I'll also take a break to see what the AI is doing. Like, I'll follow different AI countries and teams to see what they're doing, what the coaches are doing, look at their stats and stuff, and kind of approach it as a spectator. That way you're not just, you're not just focused on only your team, you're focused on the entire, universe, right? Like I do it in American football games, I'm doing it in college football now, I do it in basketball games, baseball games. Like Super Mega Baseball, I'll watch other teams play and stuff. That's pretty cool. Anyway, it's been long enough, it's been over an hour. It's been almost an hour and 30 minutes. Yep, dog realized I'm about to get up and the tail is starting to wag. Hey, I'm about to run. Hopefully the audio is good this time. I'll check it, but you know, I checked it earlier and it seemed fine. Not sure what happened last time. Maybe it was a volume thing. It was